Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing another one of my favorite go-to recipes. It's vegan, it's super healthy, it's so easy to make. I got a lot of great feedback from you guys when I shared my asparagus zucchini soup, which I'll link that video down below. And I love getting messages hearing that you guys are making it and that you and your families are loving it. So I wanted to share this breakfast recipe. It's a vegan banana cinnamon pancake, and it's so good and so easy. So let's go get started. Okay, so before we get started, let me run through the ingredients that you're gonna need. You don't really need much. All you need is one banana, you need half of a lemon, you need oats, and I just use the regular old-fashioned oats in there. You're gonna need 2 cups of that. Then you need a like a plant-based milk. So I like to use almond milk, oat milk will work well, whatever your non-dairy milk of choice is fine. You're also gonna need cinnamon, and you're going to need baking soda, and you are going to need a blender. Okay, so first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour the milk into the blender, and the recipe calls for 1 1/4 cup, but I actually like to do a little bit more because when you do 1 1/4 cup, it kind of makes the, because you're gonna use 2 cups of oats, it kind of makes the batter really thick, which will give you nice big fluffy pancakes, but it can kind of be thick and hard to pour at the end. So I'm gonna do the 1 1/4 cup, but then I'm gonna actually add like maybe another 1/8 of a cup of milk. Okay, then you're gonna add 2 cups of oats, and I do pretty good even measurements of that. Okay, then you're gonna do 1 whole banana. This is actually on the smaller side. I kind of like the bigger bananas, but this was the more ripe one that I had, so that's what we're going with. And I'm just gonna break that in half. Then you're gonna do a teaspoon of cinnamon. Be careful not to put too much. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then you're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Not baking powder, baking soda. Okay, put that in there. And then the last thing that you're gonna do is squeeze the juice of half of a lemon. And when I started making this, I skipped this part for so long, and it's great without it, but I will say the lemon does add a nice little flavor to the pancakes. It doesn't taste lemony at all, at least you don't when you use half of a lemon. Okay, and then we're just gonna blend this all up for the batter. And I'm using my Vitamix blender. I love this blender. It is so worth the money, you guys. Okay, I don't want it to go too powerful because again, it'll thicken the batter, which is fine. I just don't want it to be too thick. Okay, so now we have our batter, and I'm gonna take you guys over here to the stove, and we are gonna cook these guys up. Okay, so I like to put the heat kind of right around medium or just below. And I like to spray with coconut oil. I like to cook with coconut oil, and it does add a little bit of nice flavor to the pancakes. I'm gonna spray this big, and I like to use a big skillet so I can cook more than one at a time. And I'm just going to, you can pour directly from the blender. You can see how thick, do you see how thick this batter is? The longer you let it sit, the thicker it gets too. So I'm just gonna form nice sized pancakes, not too big, not too small. Just the size so I can fit like at least 2 of them to cook at the same time. Okay, oh, these are so good, you guys. I can't wait to eat these. They're also really good cold. Like if you leave them in the fridge and snack on them, like I told Paul I was filming this video and he was like, make enough so I can snack on them later. And then you just cook them like normal pancakes. So, you know, I'm just gonna let these sit for a minute until they kind of start to form some bubbles, and then I'll take a spatula and, you know, kind of slowly lift up the sides to see if they're ready to flip. So you can see they're starting to get those bubbles. I'm gonna grab a spatula to see if they're ready. And of course I've got my little sidekick here. He was in my last video, if you remember. Not in the same place, but he's always right there by my side. Okay, so I'm gonna, oh yeah, these are ready. So you can see that I can easily grab the bottom. And I'm gonna just flip that, and look how pretty. So pretty. Perfect. So I don't know how long they cooked on each side, a couple of minutes, you'll be able to tell. And you know, like I said, if you stick your spatula underneath and it's real still gooey, then you know that it's not ready. Okay, so I've already got the first two cooked. I do find that I have to come and respray the pan between every like little batch. I'm gonna spray with more olive oil, and then I'm gonna pour the batter, and it's already even thickened up even more since the last pour. So I'm actually gonna try and fit 3 here. So you can see these are gonna cook a lot quicker now that the pan is so hot. And here's what the first 2 look like. So really nice, pretty, and golden brown, very fluffy. So this is what the entire recipe prepares. How many pancakes are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pancakes. I'm gonna eat 2 of these. You can top them with any fruit you like. Usually I'll add like strawberries or blueberries, but I'm out of both of those, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of maple syrup. So these 4 are gonna go in the fridge. They'll be really great to snack on later, even cold. So yummy. Even if you reheat them, they're really, really good leftover. I'm gonna have these 2, and I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of this maple syrup on top, and I'm telling you guys, they are so yummy. All right, let's try these. So I did want to mention too, you can even skip the syrup. They're really tasty and sweet enough on their own. You don't need syrup for them, but I kind of like it. So good. Oh my gosh. The riper the banana, the sweeter they are too. So that banana was really ripe, so I can definitely tell that these pancakes are sweeter than they normally are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do end up making this, please let me know. I would love to know your thoughts. If you liked it, if your family likes it, if you enjoy these videos and want to see more of them, let me know in the comments section below. All right, you guys, I will see you in my next video.